A chilling breeze sliced through the fog as our cab rolled to a stop outside the resort. It was November morning, 7 o'clock, the world cloaked in ghostly haze. We had arrived at a place that felt frozen in time. My husband was on an out of town work trip, and with reluctance he had allowed me and our little daughter to come along. As I stepped onto the gravel path, holding her in my arms, the air was thick with fragrance, sweet, otherworldly, almost intoxicating. My eyes searched for a source. A sprawling lawn stretched before us, hemmed in by a bungalow, double-storied, antique, looming like a relic from another century, and at the lawn's edge, an old card bench, its Victorian elegance startling against the rustic countryside. Something stirred in the air, a whisper of something unseen watching. The resort was tucked away on the city's outskirts, still silent, except for the chirping of birds high in the ancient tree, their twisted branches heavy with secrets. My husband left quickly for his inspection site, promising to return soon. I was alone with my feverish child, in a place that seemed to breathe with memories not its own. The room we were given was dark, heavy with antique wood, tall windows opening to the lawn, as if the house wanted me to look outside. I laid my feverish daughter on the bed. Her restless murmurs clawed at my heart. I opened the window, hoping for relief. The fragrance drifted in again, sharper, stranger, curling around me like invisible fingers. My child's face, flushed deeper red, panic, gnawed at me, and then a soft knock at the door. I jolted awake from my uneasy half-sleep. It was the attendant carrying water and towels. I begged for help, asked if there was a doctor nearby. He shook his head. The nearest clinic, 7 kilometers away. Too far, too late. At the place, no net signal, even for online prescriptions, wasn't within my reach. I clutched my daughter tighter. When I saw her. A woman sitting calmly in an armchair in the corridor, watching the garden. Her silver-streaked hair caught the morning light. She turned, her smile gentle, almost comforting. "Is she unwell?" she asked softly, touching my daughter's forehead. Her touch startled me. Her hand was ice cold. Her name was Mrs. Sharan. Something in her voice soothed my frayed nerves. "Wait here," she said. She disappeared into her room, returning with tablets in her palm. "These will bring the fever down." Desperate, I fed them to my daughter. Within an hour, the fever broke. Relief washed over me like warm sunlight. Mrs. Sharan stayed. Her calm chatter, her gentle smile, the protective wrinkles on her face, like a mother I had never known. Yet unease lingered. Her hands were freezing, her gaze distant, as though it stretched beyond the walls. When her eyes fell on the iron ring I wore, I joked, "It keeps ghosts away." Her smile faded, her voice dropped. "It keeps them at bay." A chill ran through me deeper than the November wind. Days passed. My daughter recovered. We visited beaches, local sites, laughter returning slowly. But Mrs. Sharan's absence nagged at me. Her door remained locked, curtains drawn, the armchair in the corridor empty. In our last morning, after handing over the keys, I felt compelled to see her one last time. I walked to her door. It was ajar. A sparrow fluttered out from the sill and vanished into the fog. The room, Empty, silent, her presence gone. "Do you need something, ma'am?" the attendant asked. Startling me, I explained. Mentioned Mrs. Sharan. He froze. His face drained of color. "That room has been vacant for over a year," he whispered. "It was manager's suite. No one stays long. They say it doesn't feel right." My breath caught. The leftover unused tablets, still in my handbag, rustled as if to remind me she was real, tangible. I pulled them out, cold against my palm. As my husband returned with the luggage, I held my daughter close, her warmth grounding me. But as our cab pulled away, I looked back one last time. There, on the fog-shrouded lawn, she stood, Mrs. Sharan, her figure faint yet clear, her hand raised in a slow, silent wave. Her gaze met mine, gentle, piercing, eternal. The cab rolled on. The fragrance still lingered in the air, sweet and strange. Was she real? A guardian? An angel? Or something else? I will never know. But her presence remains with me, like the unseen whisper of the resort, forever.